Hi and welcome to the RC Retro channel. In this episode, well, a new RC vehicle has come to my channel. And of course I'm talking about the team associated RC10T3. This is a third stadium truck in the line of stadium trucks released by Team Associated. The first one, the RC10T in 1991, the RC10 T2 in 95, and then of course the T3 in 97. And when this was released, it came in three kits: the basic kit, the sport kit, and the team kit. And the only difference between the basic kit and the sport kit was that the sport kit came with a motor. And this right here is a sport kit, or at least I assume it's a sport kit because that's what the box says, but we'll get into that in a little bit in the video. However, the basic kit and the sport kit both came with three-piece wheels, and the team kit came with one-piece wheels, so right away I know that it's not a team kit. Well, anyways, 3 years went by, and in 2000, Team Associated refreshed the T3, and this time around, they did some minor updates to all three kits, but they included a fourth kit, a factory team kit, which came with blue anodized parts and gray Teflon-coated shocks, and some pieces were graphite on there as well. And all those pieces you were able to buy as aftermarket parts as well. Now, getting back to what I have here, like I said, this is a sport kit that was released in 97, and I could tell that because of the three-piece wheels on here and the screws and everything, even though the tires are glued on. And I feel like I have a lot of those aftermarket factory team parts on here. And of course, I'm talking about the blue anodized turnbuckles on here, the motor plate in the back, the rear plate on the bottom over here. I also have the graphite rear shock tower, a graphite front brace over here, and right off the bat with my eyes, I could tell that they're graphite because they're lighter in color. The chassis is black, and most of like the nylon parts are black, but you have graphite when it's that gray. So got the graphite there. Also have a carbon fiber front shock tower. A majority of the screws on here are the blue anodized screws, which are also aftermarket hop-ups for the factory team kit. And let's see what else is here. Oh, black RPM ball cups are on here, and the blue anodized shocks, believe it or not, were not hop-up parts. Those actually came out in a third refresh of this car in 2001, I believe. Team Associated offered the T3 in an almost ready to run and a ready to run kit. So first came out in 97, then in 2000 with a fourth kit, the factory team kit, and then in 2001 they released the ready to run kits, which had the blue anodized shocks with the green springs, and those are on here too. So there's a variety of parts from the T3 that were put on this car. As a matter of fact, in this box, I'm going to open it up in a second and show you what I have in here. I have the graphite composite rear arms to go on here as well. So, all right, let's see what we have inside the box over here. And right off the bat, this extremely used T3 body, very beat up. There you go. And then another T3 body came with it, which is, I want to say, pretty decent. I mean, it's in good shape compared to this. The paint job isn't the greatest, but, who am I to nitpick? I can't stand painting RC car bodies, so, but, yeah, cool sticker on there, make it sting. Anyways, pretty decent, and I'm going to obviously run it with this body on there. So, cover that one up. Crazy amount of extra parts came with this. new hardware, extra everything. I mean, I got the original dust cover, and then it included RPM dust cover in blue to match all the blue anodized parts on here, which I'm going to use. Got everything on here. Extra servo savers on here. Extra ball studs. What else I got on here? Oh, the front top plate, the original front top plate, the black nylon, as opposed to the gray graphite plate that's on here. New rear hubs. I got everything. Probably have enough to make a second T3 in here. So that was pretty cool. And in case you're wondering, I sourced this on eBay actually. My friend Harry has a T3, and we, have our race classes, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, and monster trucks that we race on his track. And we're trying to expand our horizons. And since he has a T3, I figured let me go out and get one so that we could have a stadium truck racing class. So pretty cool. And I was glad I purchased this because of all of these extra parts that came with it. So in case I ever do break anything, I have all these extras here. What else is in here? Well, a whole nother bag of almost 2 complete stealth transmissions. So these are going for top dollar on eBay. So the fact that I have 2 additional ones here, I mean, they're all, taken apart, but everything in this bag is bagged up into separate bags to rebuild both of those transmissions. So a brand new motor plate, never even used, and I got so much in here. A whole bag of tie rods. Here are those carbon fiber composite rear arms that I'm going to end up putting on, which are a little bit stronger than the regular ones. And I got 2 motors in here. Got a Sapphire motor in here, a 17-turn Sapphire motor. And I also got a Reedy Ultra Series Mr. A's motor, which I think are going for top dollar on eBay. And this is in decent condition. I could probably get a new sticker from MCI Racing if I really wanted to. Take it apart, clean it. I believe this is a 14x2 motor. So it is pretty quick. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this, but it's pretty cool that these came with it also. Any other goodies in here? A whole other steering set in here. Like I said, I got so much. Another spoiler for the body if I ever got another body. There's just so much, and like I said, I got this off of eBay for $150 shipped. Well worth it. It was an auction, and I bid on it at the last second and won. There was nobody else who bid on this, and I'm very, very, very pleased with this. As far as any issues with this off the bat, well, when I took it out of the box and I started to squeeze the shocks, which I'm obviously going to take apart and rebuild, each corner of the car felt very different, so I'm going to have to take those apart, clean them out, and put some new shock oil, especially this front right one over here. I started playing with it, and about a half an hour later, I went to pick up the car again, and the whole front end was oily. Like it was dripping down the carbon fiber shock tower over here. So definitely something wrong with that. The wheels are glued on. The tires are glued on, and I'm going to have to figure out a way to get those off to salvage these wheels, because I have, and I'm looking for them. Hold on a second. These J Concepts Goosebumps rear tires, super soft compound, and I have the front carvers from J Concepts also. So I really would like to get these on there, so I have to figure out some way to get these wheels off. And I've seen, I'm just going to throw these down here. I've seen RC Kicks do the what is it, where you put it in a jar with the acetone and you let the fumes from the acetone kind of eat away at the glue, and then you're able to pull the tires off. I've read online about using a heat gun. My friend Harry told me that he used a heat gun on his with some heavy duty gloves. You got to be careful that you don't warp the wheels with the heat. So I don't know, I'm gonna do a little bit more research and try to figure it out and try to get these off. Yeah, so with that, I'm going to get this apart and clean it up and rebuild it, and you know, get it out on my friend's track competitively. So, anyways, so bad. All right, the RC10 Team 3 is now on the RC Retro channel. Hope you enjoyed the video, and keep an eye posted for a follow-up video on here as I rebuild this. And then eventually there'll be a running video. So probably a whole series of videos on the T3. All right, well, like I said, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you if you are a subscriber. If not, and you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. And I will see you all in my next video. Take care. Let's go, let's go.